Hi guys, it's Nancy, and we are going to be playing with the new stamp set called Serene Skies by Gina Designs. This is part of the April 30th, 2024 release. This one really spoke to me because I am an angler, fishing person, and out at my lake, this scene always gets to me because I always enjoy going in the evening when the sun is setting, and I always get these beautiful sunsets. So let's see if I can sort of kind of replicate that today. So I'm going to start with kind of this bluish water scene. I have a little waffle flower sticky mat here, which is just a little silicone mat to kind of hold my Gina K layering weight paper down. We're going to be using Gina K brushes. And let me see here. Got some pink, green. Okay, I do have blue. I'm going to start with powder blue. Might be a little light, but we're just going to start off of the paper. Bring that up, which would be my lake, where I enjoy fishing. It's our opening weekend this weekend. It is a quarry that they converted into a private lake that they do stock, which I guess, yes, is cheating, but I enjoy it. It's only about 10 minutes from my house. It's very peaceful, very nice, very clean. I enjoy taking my daughter, so we get some mommy-daughter time together. So, good times for all. I'm going to take this about a quarter way up the page, and this is powder blue from Gina K. I am using a Gina K blending brush, and there's already some blue ink in here, so probably mixing with some other colors, but that's okay. The secret to good blending is a dirty brush. I do not clean my brushes. I kind of stick to the same color families, and the more ink that is on your brush, the better. And you want to start off your page and just kind of do exactly what I'm doing. The other secret is you want a nice smooth paper. So Gina K paper is great for blending. And I'm just going to, again, just trying to go with a nice kind of sunset or sunrise, whatever you're looking for here. We're not doing anything super fancy here. Just want a lot of ink on the paper. Want it to be super smooth looking. And sunrises and sunsets are different all over the world, all over the country. You can't go wrong. You just add as much color, any color you want. I've seen them pink, purple, red, orange, yellow, streaks, anything you want. And this bottom part, like I said, is going to be more my lake. And it's going to fade into some colors as we go up here. No right or wrong. We're going to kind of stamp this kind of hilly scene in the middle here, and then we're going to add some color. All right, and I think we're going to add a little bit of purple. Purple. We're going to do some wild lilac. This is a brand new brush, so I really want to saturate the ink into this. I don't have a purple brush, so this will be my new purple brush. And I'm going to start off the page and just go all the way across. Now, I'm not really going to add any sun or moon or anything into this. You could if you wanted to. I'm really just kind of focusing on the colors. This one's going to kind of be a purple peachy, pinky kind of scene. Like I said, my mountain's going to kind of be here. My hilly mountain's going to be here. So I just want that blue and that purple to kind of meet there. A little bit of purple. That's all I really want there. I don't need a whole bunch of that. And then I need some orange or peach. So I think we're going to go kind of a combination of peach Bellini and sweet mango. So I'm starting with some peach Bellini. Ooh, how does they start off up here? And I think I'll add some sweet mango into that one. No right or wrong way. This is just my interpretation of my sunset. Oh yeah, that's more orange. Peach Bellini was more dark. Sweet mango is more orangey. Look at how that blends. And you'll have some nights that look like that. It's starting to turn dark, and then the sun's going down and the moon's coming up. And again, the more ink, the more you saturate that brush, that paper, the more it's going to blend. I'm going to go back in with that peach Bellini. Blend that into my wild lilac, into that purple. They kind of make a dark reddish color. See, it's not so streaky looking now. It's kind of making its own haze of a color here. Back to the sweet mango. Really kind of just takes some patience and figuring out where you want it to be. Sometimes you can look at it and say, I'm good. That looks really pretty. And sometimes you just need to add a lot more color. A lot more blending of saturation. I'm going to go back in with my wild lilac and put some more of that purple back in here. Okay, I think I'm pretty good for my scenery. I'm going to add a little bit darker blue, I think. If it's getting darker, the water is not going to be so bright. So we're going to add a little bit of blue denim down in here and darken that water up a little bit. Especially around the edges there. Okay. All right. And now we're going to add our stamp set in. I am not worried about my little blurb there because I'm going to cover that up with my stamp. So I'm bringing my Misty in. I'm going to kind of put this in the center because my stamp set is pretty long. See that? I'll put my magnet in the middle. But I want to make sure that my pad is stuffed, my little mouse pad is stuffed into the corner. You always want to make sure your mouse pad is stuffed into one of the corners so that it doesn't move and your magnet's holding it in place. Now again, there are the little suns there if you want to stamp, or moon if you want to stamp those, or the little clouds you can. But I really wanted to focus on the scenery part here. So I'm going to use that. I mean, I guess they could be clouds too, but see how that's my mountain. So that's going to separate my horizon. It's going to separate my mountain or my hills from my lake and my skyline. So my little uneven skyline there, my little blub, my uneven inking, we're going to stamp right over that. Okay. And I am not worried about that. I'm going to use a little Versamark because it's a brand new stamp just to give it a little bit extra stickiness. And I'm going to use some Gina K Black Onyx ink. Probably stamp it a few times, which is why I am using my Mini Misty, so we get a nice dark ink. The other thing we can do is stamp that straight black, straight horizon line in black. But we'll get to that in a minute. Look at that. That looks pretty good. We're going to do it one more time. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then if you wanted to add this horizon line, you could, like almost like a little shoreline. I don't think I need it though, because I think that really gives the indication that we have this water. That's off to the other side of the shore there. But I do want to make it look like, hey, we're kind of standing off to the edge here. We could almost make it look like we got some trees over here overhanging. We could bring these tree branches down right here. Let me clean this stamp up and get it out of the way. I love these kind of nature-y scenery stamps, and you don't have to be really good at them. Something very silhouette like this makes it super simple. Again, just going to move my, and I'll probably cut this down a little bit because this is a 5.5 by 4 1/4 piece. We can cut this down to make it fit my card front a little better. But we can very easily move this branch around and make it look like, hey, we are in the trees. Maybe we're fishing off of this little coastline over here. Looking over to the other coastline, wondering if it's better fishing over on that side. Because I often do that when I'm not getting any bites. And we do have some soaring birds we can add to our image. Obviously, the bigger they are, the closer they are. So we can take it like this guy's coming in for a landing over here. And then we have some beautiful sentiments. May every sunrise hold more promise, and every sunset hold more peace. Let's use that one. cut this down and put that on a card front. Very simple, very beautiful, easy. And you can make it a sunrise or a sunset. For sunrise, I would do more, you know, brighter orange and yellows. Sunset, more purples. But all that is very, very easy. If you want to work on your ink blending, very simple to do, you guys. Let's cut this down and add this to a card front. You can make this a masculine or a feminine card. And, I mean, there's so much potential with this. With stamping it, ink blending it. Very easy to do, you guys. Let me cut this down. So again, this one is 5.5 by 4 1/4. I'm going to cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. Cut these edges down a little bit. This is not part of the card kit. This is just a simple set as part of the April 30th release. Again, this one is just called Serene Skies. Lots of birds in this set. So if you are somebody that is I guess that would be an aviary stamp collector. Would that be correct? Somebody who's into the birds. Silhouette stamps. Look at that. How easy was that? May every sunrise hold more promise and every sunset hold more peace. And I think I did a pretty good representation of my lake, if I do say so myself. If you've ever seen my pictures, check them out. There we go. And lots of birds on there. But again, you have, you know, you can use the sun or the moon. You can very easily do telephone line or whatever you want to call that. You could do a fence if you want to do a country scene, like a barbed wire fence. And then, like I said, we could do a very mountainous scene, could do some tree branches, horizon. But I just wanted to do something very simple for you guys. I said my last video was going to be quick and simple. I do apologize. It was not quick and simple. If you missed that one, I did a Mother's Day card using the new vines, layered stencil, floral vines. And I think it still came out cute, even though it was not quick and simple. But this one was quick and simple. And I think it's very easy for you to practice your blending on that one. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up on your way out. Thank you guys for watching. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel, clicking the button here, and then clicking the bell so you get notifications when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.